After Zero and his girlfriend Marika are behind developing this mod, they named themselves Team Act 3. Wait, so they are saying that Marika created a fake world for Zero, where he is famous in the DLC community, and the rest are just his fans. Holy shit. I slowly and groggily open my eyes. MC waking up at the beginning of the story cliché. I can already tell I'll be bored. My bones are still aching a bit from yesterday though. I'm really glad I don't have a lot of stuff, or this move will be a bigger pain than it already is. And MC moving to a new house, city state, whatever cliché. Let me guess, he's going to meet somebody. Kaito! Yep, the MC's name on this phone is 2 on the left, and it pisses me off. I gently open the door and walk outside. Obvious reference is obvious. A beaming smile grows back on Seo's face. We can see that, since, you know, it's a visual fucking novel. Real talk, visual novels are more about expressing dialogue, not descriptions. Obviously we need them when something is in the background, but shit like this breaks immersion. And this happens repeatedly. I wouldn't sing it if it was scarce. This place really takes me back. So and I used to go to this park all the time when we were kids. The story has time for this. Watching the butterflies and birds fly up high into the sky. Seeing kids run around in the field. This line arrangement is really fucking wanky. Like, why not just put the whole sentence in the text box? Or just split the sentence into multiple? Also, who uses a big letter after a comma? A literature club wasn't something I was expecting to hear from her. Why only capitalize one letter in literature club? It looks retarded. Don't think I'm not gonna try and change your mind later. Well, that was a 180. I figured she wasn't going to stay upset for long. She's using the fact I refuse as motivation to try and get me to join. Thanks, Captain Obvious. I usually go by myself to sins. Well, I have a bit of a sweet tooth. Again, thank you line arrangement. Thanks for paying, Kaito. Even though you didn't have to. Hey, it wasn't a problem. That's a total lie, it was a problem. My wallet is furious with me. If your wallet is furious because you brought 2 boxes of candy, you shouldn't be spending the money that way! Okay, we can start heading back now. Do you want to fuck me, Seo, or what you said really hurt my feelings. I think the only way to truly make me feel better is to join the literature club. Nice try, but I'm still not joining. Dang it! I may be tired, but I'm not tired enough to fall for a guilt trip like that. Guilt tripping? Seriously? Alright, so that's one character I'll hate in this mod. I kept a full loaf of bread off the top of the fridge. Why do you have a loaf of bread on top of your fridge? Seems really like an unnecessary detail. And it is unnecessary. I'm not a particular fan of the fighting music in this mod. Seems too cartoony. I had to take my headphones out every time one played. Well, what should I expect from a personally inspired mod? Some more agile movements. He seems to get fed up with his antics and pulls out a gun! I hear a car kid loading up with a round. If I was going into a fight, I would load my gun beforehand. Don't you know what preparations are, Micah? I was never one to go out on my way to talk to people. So you're just going to wait for them to come up to you? Well, yeah. Isn't that what everyone does? No, it's what people with no social skills do. Fuck you, Sioy, I'll have you know, my introversy is my passion. You can jump off a chair, I'll stay the same, fuck you. But upon turning around, I feel a dot of another person against my arm as I drop my pen and paper to the ground. I'm sorry. I immediately hate myself after noticing the person I'm running to. A beautiful girl who also wore an expression of surprise. It's okay, character introduction by bumping into somebody cliché. I'm sorry, I wasn't watching where I was going. Did I seriously bump into someone again? I'm asking the same, did you fucking seriously bump into somebody again? Why, once I'm up, I get a good look at their face. It's Marika. Hey, what a coincidence! Those two went totally brought together by plot convenience. Although, if I join Marika's club, I might get to know her better. Simp. Where's the room for the club? You're standing right next to it. Wait, let me check. Since when plot convenience is in charge? This is the literature club we were talking about? I thought this was Micah's club. My club is the literature club. Huh? It is? Why did you tell me that earlier? Because if I did, he will join. Hunt. She's pretty clever. Which also makes her possibly dangerous to my well-being. And you still partner with her! You're instantaneous. You're a big word. Gives a look of disappointment. Big word. Can't I just get a poem off the internet and share that? She starts giggling after I ask my question. Wait, is she laughing at me? I've just never met someone who will try so hard to get out of New York. Well, I did play Act 3. And you did talk to me. So... yeah, you did. Okay, everyone. I think it's best we cut this meeting a little shorter than usual. So, the club meeting only lasted for 5 minutes? MC was only in 2 conversations. 2! Maybe... I can find out what I just experienced. 2 in the morning? Just passed out after a headache! Just go to sleep! The camera zooms out a little, but MC turns off the light. I'm finished, I turn my lamp off and lay down in my bed, not even bothering to change clothes. I have another uniform and I can just shower in the morning, so it doesn't really matter. Another uniform implies that he was wearing the uniform the entire time he was home. Why doesn't he change into more comfortable clothes? Out of pure excitement, she quickly rushes off towards the closet in the back of the room. She seems really cute when she's like this. Calling Natsuki cute. A small portion I read once before, it does involve a lot of basic storytelling tropes. What? Oh. Just because it doesn't have a bunch of fancy long words doesn't mean it's basic. If anything proves that an amazing story can still be told with short and simple words. You've missed the point, Natsuki. Is that supposed to be a part of the character? Because if yes, then I already hate it. Learn to fucking listen! I'm having out that. Okay, everyone. Interrupting someone before saying something important cliche. I also have a bad habit of being too lazy to actually make any food for myself. So I usually just continue doing whatever it is I'm doing until I'm to the point of starving to death. Natsuki? Is that you? Oh, sorry, you're just stupid. I close the fridge door, getting ready to grab the ramen from the cabinet. The door makes a loud slamming noise and the fridge visibly shakes. A small glass vase wobbles on top of a fridge and tips over, falling down. What was a vase on top of a fucking fridge? I honestly don't even remember why or how it even got up there. Why? The plot required it. Nowhere close to the fridge that hard. I'm positive that close with the same amount of force I always use. If he can use his powers completely unknowingly, wouldn't that suck? Wouldn't he break a glass just by holding it? Bend a spoon just by holding it? Honestly, this sort of makes him like a gay stew. What saves it from that label is the fact that he's dense as fuck. But still. Bruh. Stupid and cliche dialogue is really fucking stupid and cliche. Show me how you truly feel. With this I swing my fist towards his face. Ooh! I can't wait to see this guy beating his old girlfriend. You know, to show how he truly feels. Because fuck having a girlfriend. Suddenly I hear body signs in the distance. Look out the window again and see that the woman had called an ambulance for the man I punched. So the police is on place in a matter of, what, 2 to 3 minutes? The average response time of an ambulance is about 8.5 minutes. Police can be too much faster. But why if this is happening in the US? Good question. In the US it's 10 minutes. What are you doing up here? In my lunch for us? No, you're talking to them. Learn the difference. Yay! Micah appears after the transition, not during the transition. Here's a picture as to how that should work. Coding tips with Naito are Ming-Friedian. I noticed that they are also eating bentos. Micah's however is a bit more interesting. It seems to contain tofu squares, some white rice, and a section made specifically for a small salad, all topped off with being inside a fancy red box. Fancy? That looks like a shoe box. This is fancy, at least for a simple guy like me. You say it's about opinions? Well, shut the fuck up. My opinions are fact. The sprites move without any transition. The smile on my face becomes even brighter. It feels very genuine. Yes, tell us that it feels genuine. It's not like we couldn't figure it out for ourselves. And with that, Micah goes to the other side of the roof and through the double doors. What double doors? Hello? As I'm watching her leave, I can't help but feel like someone is watching me. Intensely. I look to my eye to see Sayori staring at me with a smug look on her face. Okay, that is too close to be comfortable, Sayori. Too close! But that was my intention. Hey, goodbye, everyone! And just like that, everyone starts backing up their bags. She's really good at cutting me off. Wow. That is really fucking useful.
Brilliant has confessed of being Natsuki's sub, by the way.
Shut the fuck! Then Sayori falls to the ground face first. Sayori, are you okay? Yeah, okay, up. Just a few more minutes. It must be funny she's joking around like that. Okay. What is the joke? That Sayori fell? Wow. This mod is actually much darker than I thought. All guys blush when they talk to girls. But you don't blush when you talk to me. That's because you don't count. Hey, what do you mean I don't count? I know, I just don't see you as a girl. Either Sayori is trans, MC is stupid, or MC is practicing high amounts of disrespect. So, he's stupid. She's sitting on top of a building with something in her hand. She seems to be aiming it at someone. I look to see who a target is. A man is hanging in all black with a large bag slung over his shoulder. That street was reused from the beginning. However, that street was far away from his home, since they had to go through a park to get there. Does MC have a better vision too? She is capitalized in the middle of the sentence. Did this mod have proofing this? While trying to think of things to occupy my time with, I can't help but think about my meeting last night. My meeting with the overseer. The real question is though, why does he want me to do this? Does he just get a kick out of it? Or am I actually accomplishing something for him by doing this? This foreshadowing magic is more subtle than a chainsaw cutting off a head, when the background reminds you of fruits of the Literature Club. Think I'll only use the knife though, don't want to end up killing this guy. There are non-lethal ways as to how to use a gun. You know, maybe shooting the leg, ankle, also bringing a knife to a gunfight. That's just fucking dumb. Hey, this gun fire another bullet. It's only a matter of seconds before it hits me. Huh? Why don't I feel anything? I slowly open my eyes. A girl stands over me, her back facing me. Well, that's just convenient as fuck. I'm finally able to get a better look at the outfit. The mask is in the shape of what looks like a fox and has a weird green pattern on it. I'm kinda left here questioning, why doesn't he recognize her? Or the other way around? A mask over the eyes doesn't hide that much, you know. The only two things unique about her are her green eyes and a ponytail tied up by a huge ass ribbon. Yes, this gets later excused in chapter 2. Still doesn't explain why Monica didn't recognize him. Fine. Go ahead. Ha! Shoot me. He starts shaking even more. That shake animation is a bit too much, makes me laugh, destroying the tone of the scene. So what was happening to you when you wrote this, I guess? Not that I really care on anything. Not that I care on anything cliche. Fuck off with this. So push Monica, notice she looks a bit more tired than usual. That face looks more like she's indirectly saying, fuck me. Which, I don't know why she would want to fuck MC out of all people, but okay, her decision. No one messes around the Literature Club and the vice president is here! Unless it's the vice president herself, right? Exactly! Hypocrite. Besides, this town has been getting way worse with all the criminal activity recently. Do we get an explanation for this? Nope! Now, to be fair, it's only chapter 1. But, like, not even the slightest implication? Anything? He smiles blissfully at me as we continue walking. That smile. Cheesy as this sounds, I'm gonna protect that smile. Foreshadowing! Give me Mark as my mother so I can text her. Look, before you say anything, I just wanna... You do like her! I knew it! I don't like her! Annoying piece of shit is annoying. But she can be hardcore. I continue texting Marco for about 20 to 30 minutes. Sorry, I got to go. But there aren't any other messages. Did you call each other? Or move to a different messaging app for no reason? Where are the other messages? I have to finish the rest of my homework and then do some errands around town. And this is the fucking moment when I would realize, oh shit, Marka's the other vigilante. MC doesn't, even though the ponytail, the eyes, and now this gives it away, you dense shit. Okay, dinner has been eaten. Homework has been done. Which means it's perfect time to go out and do some crime fighting. You know, when I say like that, I sound like a really corny superhero. You are a corny superhero. Loser? Check. Disguise? Check. Girlfriend? Well, you end up having one anyway, so check. Heading down the road in my jacket and mask, I decided to test myself. The back of a building with a flat rooftop is in front of me, and the building has a long pipe going from one part of the building to the other. Action happening while the background is a sky cliché. Yes, it's from Fruits, and no, I don't apologize. I read that easily. They got my pistol, quickly shoot at his front tire. So you do know how to use a gun without killing anybody. Then why didn't you use it like that fucking yesterday? Also, he's on a roof, and he shot that tire with a pistol. Pistol? Do you have a scope on that fucking pistol or what? They got my pistol, quickly shoot at his front tire. And I will pop in the distance. That pistol would definitely make at least some noise. It's a fucking gun. And suppressors don't make the gun silent, they just ensure the people shooting don't damage their hearing. You know what, for all things wrong with this, I'ma give this 3 cents and move on. I wonder how she even found me. I suddenly noticed she's trying with a rifle. Is she out of ammo? Suddenly the fuck who was in front of me runs over to try and shoot her. Oh my god, there's so much wrong with this. First, 2 blood conveniences in the span of a few fucking seconds. Second, using suddenly twice. Suddenly! This isn't even funny anymore. Dropping watcher from the distance. Wasn't she shooting him with the rifle? You just fucking guessed she's out of ammo, you dumb bitch. Come on, you want MC to be dense, then make it consistent. Pulls a rifle to the gun and pulls out a dagger. Wait. If she was out of ammo, which she definitely knew it, then why was she still holding the fucking rifle? Begins to back up slowly from the criminal. She scared? Because she only has a knife in a gunfight! Turns his attention to her once again. Instead of shooting her, he rushes towards her. Who would rush towards someone when they have a fucking gun? This was written just so MC could finally notice the second vigilante is Marka. This is such blood convenience bullshit, oh my god! Marka? Adrenaline suddenly fills my body as I see her flying on the ground. I can't let her get beat up like this. I don't care if my arm hurts. I'm not going to just sit here and let this shit happen. Yes! The power of the bonger saves lives. Remember that, kids? I let go of my arm and stand up. Hey, asshole! He turns around to face me. As soon as he does, I rush towards him. You have a fucking gun! Last I checked on her was after you cut the guy with your knife. She should actually be waking up in a... How can you know? Did you develop the truck? Is this another foreshadowing to the fact that Marka's a villain? Or it just doesn't make any sense. I arrive at the warehouse and look around, scanning my surroundings. Presently she has a mask off. I mean, this is an area where nobody else is around. Why not? This building isn't very high, but you can still see a lot from up here. The view lovely? Well, all I can see are clouds. So not really relaxing. That helps me in mind what I'm fighting for. Okay. Are you going to tell us why are you saving the city? I think we make a pretty good team. Alright, I guess we'll not get an explanation. Damn, she's fast. With heroes? Really? Inspired by Persona 5. Those people did nothing, considering they didn't notice the massive amount of irritating things in the last fight scene. Vigilante is... corny. Nah, I'm serious. Although completely acceptable as a story, and kinda good for a DDLC mod, it still is generic, doesn't offer anything worthwhile, aside from the promised romance with Marka and, okay, another action mod is nice, because Fritz itself doesn't really live up to its 5. Are there any positives? Yeah, the mod's competent. Negatives? It's only that.